What's going on, guys? Got some Halo 3 in the background. This map is High Ground. This was a map that was used back in the Halo 3 beta days. The Halo 3 beta was shipped within Crackdown, and I never actually got to play Crackdown, but hopefully someday I'll give it a shot because it does look entertaining. And yeah, back then I still didn't have my 360, but I did buy this game when it was launched with my 360. Well, I take it back. I did buy the game when it was released, but I bought it with the 360 on Christmas Day, so not technically launched, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I'm not going to really talk much about the gameplay, and I do think the gameplay of this video does have kind of some sort of connection to my video topic. The video topic is, well, it's pretty much a topic that I wasn't expecting myself to do it, but I was reading news from GameSpot, and it was about Titanfall. Basically, the developers, they did not want to support cross-platform, and they basically said that they didn't want to encounter any certain advantages or disadvantages from one platform to another. And what do I see, after reading all of the article, and then I jump into the comments? Oh, PC Master Race, oh, mouse and keyboard is better than controller, all that, generic PC gamer pride comments, all of that stupid stuff. And that kind of gave me an idea to make this video. So if you've been subscribed to me for a long time, you should know that I play a lot of first-person shooters, and I also play a lot on console and PC, even though I've been posting a lot more on console because I do feel like it's more easier to record, and the Xbox 360 is primarily what I play nowadays. But I still, show the PC some love if I can. And yeah, I really, am not just a full console player or a full PC player. And the way how I look at this situation is, it's really tough. I think it just depends, what game I feel the most comfortable. I mean, not like that. It's like I pick up a game and I try out the controls, and I just try to figure out which one I feel the most comfortable with and which one I have the most fun with. Now, I think it's really safe to say that the mouse and keyboard will always have advantages over the controller. For example, the Call of Duty games have those target things. I forgot what they're called, but basically they would time you, and you would have to shoot these target things as quick as possible. Everyone knows that the higher the sensitivity, the more advantages you have. But to be honest, even on 10 sensitivity, it won't be able to be competable against the PC, because the PC, the mouse is much more flexible, so it gives you a much more it just makes the sensitivity more quicker, essentially. Like, you can aim down your sight and do a quick 180 turn on PC, but on Xbox 360 or PS3 you can't do that, even on 10 sensitivity. But with that said, I don't really think that means it's better. Faster isn't always better. I remember, playing Unreal Tournament on the highest sensitivity, and it was so freaking fast. I could not even aim. You could just do one tiny touch and you do an instant 360. I think the sensitivity was 9999, just something like that. It was pretty crazy, man. That's why I always believe you should play what sensitivity fits you the best, because I don't really go for the highest one. For the highest sensitivity. For example, in Halo, I play on 6 out of 10, and for Call of Duty, I play 8 out of 10. But that's really what I feel is best for me, and I stick with that sensitivity pretty much. With that said, I think it's really safe to say that I prefer the Halo games, the Call of Duty games, really on the controller more over the mouse. I even remember trying, playing Halo PC for the first time. The controls felt so weird. And I still think it's pretty weird to this day too. So yeah, and Call of Duty, I think Call of Duty 4, ever since I played COD 4, it had some of the best controls I've seen on console. So yeah, but then again, for PC, I definitely think the Quake games, have really good mouse and keyboard controls. The Unreal Tournament games too. There's a lot of PC games that I feel like have good mouse controls. Doom 3. I mean, man, dude, I freaking love Doom 3 mouse aiming. It just feels really good. But then again, that doesn't mean, like, I feel like that version of that game has, like, the best controls. I will still, give it a shot. Like, let's just say I thought Doom 3 on Xbox, the controls are good, but not as good as PC. But, they're still good, so I'm still going to, play it. But with that said, let's actually get into, like, the main subject of this. I mean, the main, argument of this video. So, do I really think, like, if I bring an Xbox 360 controller and I fight someone with a mouse and keyboard, will I put myself at a disadvantage? That's not really true. I really think it depends. I mean, it's extremely tough to, like, give you a easy yes or easy no, because it really depends, like, how the game is designed. For example, I thought Shadowrun, did it well. I remember PC players owning me, but I had PC players, I mean, I had moments where I owned PC players too, and I also know a good amount of PC players that wholeheartedly love the game, even though the PC port of that game, it is kind of a half-assed console port, but whatever, that's kind of a different subject. I also want to promote somebody that I know who's been, like, trying to do something very revolutionary in the gaming world. He's basically trying to create this tool to make the controller a lot more accurate without the aim assist system that a lot of the console first person shooters use. And some people believe it's aimbot because it does, like, make your crosshair slower, but not really, because you still have to aim. And I guarantee you can try to give this to someone who's not good on the controller. I bet they're still going to complain. They're still going to be like, oh, just wait till I use my mouse and keyboard and I can beat you at this game, blah blah blah, all that type of nonsense. So about my friend, he's a pro Tekken player, and yeah, he's basically, trying to showcase that this program he's been working on, and it gives you this mouse-like aiming for the controller when you play PC games. And he has a lot of demos where he's just playing so freaking good. Like, the aiming is just on top, and it makes you feel like he's playing playing with a mouse, but he's not. He's actually playing with the controller, and he has proof of himself showing you the gamepad while he's showing you the gameplay at the same time. So yeah, man, I don't really think the mouse and keyboard is technically, always the better peripheral, but it really depends how it's designed at the same time too, because I've always believed both of them can be equal if you make them both, usable. And also, it really depends on the player too. It's really all about preferences. Like, I know dudes who prefer controller over mouse when it comes to shooters, and it's the other way around too. And yeah, it's the other way around too. And I know players, including myself, who plays both, but I also have my own preferences when it comes to games. Like I said, I preferred Halo, Call of Duty with the controller, but then I prefer the Quake and Unreal Tournament games with the mouse and keyboard setup. But that doesn't mean I won't, like, play Halo with the mouse. I won't play Call of Duty with the mouse. I will still, play those games if the controls are good, and if they are, then cool, I'll play it. It's just simple as that, really. But anyways, share me your guys' thoughts, and what do you guys, oh, I almost forgot, do you guys want to see cross-platform come back again? Because I totally do. I freaking loved cross-platform in Shadowrun, and I just hope in the future, it'll probably come back, but I kind of have a feeling that it won't at the same time.